Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 97. Last time, John takes Bam to the doctor, where essentially it boils down to Bam having some issues with him not being enlightened and having an implant. No biggie. It just makes him more pale, in a way, mostly. Then John talked to Fluvia and quote-unquote lets her down about the AI project, but promised like a potential another one coming up, or another project where he could get involved. Then John got like an update on Sonia, the prostitute that is currently pregnant with his child. Just normal baby stuff. The baby is soon to be due. The maturation process has strangely sped up during the last few days. The doctors are fairly certain that it will not be able to pass for human at all. And weird phenomena are starting to manifest around Sonia. Nothing to worry about, I think. Then Bacon did speed cloning with some bacon that Ems sent. Now they have a brain dead pig. Then Allied Allied and Bacon both got the email from Gold about choosing 3 candidates. By the way, they are prepared, and well, I guess we're going to do the choosing. Also, which I forgot beforehand, like there probably should be something from like security be there. I'm thinking about Nito Camper since he's like the most involved, and that way, the chief of security is still able to do stuff. And Nito should be quite capable of choosing. Okay, what else? Alright. Ems investigated the holes in his world with time procedure and figured out essentially that there's some ice bears were in there. They have buried themselves until the dragon dug them up and ate them.
Yum.
Gummy bears.
Indeed.
And
Should probably drop some gummy bears in there just in case.
giant gummy bears. Yes, Ems ordered his people to investigate the area around the lake. And, well, there wasn't much to it, but they did find something else, like large area, like a large area with basalt, essentially, around the central crater. And the rest of the session was basically just Ems and Allied making 250 quint matrices for Allied and Futao, respectively. Yeah. Okay. That was it. So, anyone want to go first? Hello?
Yes.
So I guess nobody wants to go first.
Exactly.
Oh, very understandable. Well, I guess I choose you, Becken.
Fuck.
You can go first if you want. I don't mind.
Too late, I already chose him.
Okay.
What do I even have to do?
Nothing, I guess. But,
Good.
well, what would you be up to in character?
Right. I have some time, I'm just waiting for stuff. What would I do with the free time?
Yes. Would you be like in a lab? Would you be in like your quarters? Would you be in Gribnoi?
He would probably be in his. Actually, no, yeah, like he already has so many projects started. He don't want to start any more projects. It would be just too fucky. Yeah, he would be on Grimnight, just having some patrols, just checking around the place, helping to make it defended
Okay.
with his trusty assault rifle.
That's very nice. That's very nice indeed. Well, well, you have like some low key urge to pull the trigger just on something. You do get a message from someone. It's from Mushi.
Right? What does the message say?
The message tells you essentially that she has witnessed an interesting scene between between one of the geologists and one of the Nordics. It seems the geologist is accusing the Nordics of invading his mind and planting weird visions of a woman in it that he cannot see.
Oh, fuck. I'm not drunk enough for that. Just try to keep everyone calm and tell them I'm going there to resolve the issue.
She gives you a mushroom emoji.
For fuck's sake, it's the 2000s. It's an emoticon, not an emoji.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, completely fair. So, well, since you're rushing back, you probably take a vehicle, and then there should be no problem. And, well, you arrive back in the base. I'm not gonna like drag things out, because I'm literally unable to. So I guess we're gonna use our Mindside Theater. And well, as you arrive back back at the base, you do see the geologist still there. He's like leaning in a corner, staring, arms crossed, at the Nordics. It seems the woman is kinda almost cowering on the floor, like in some sitting position essentially, while the man is more or less be protective in front of her, while while Mushi is between the two, and you're not quite sure, but you see something metallic to flash just for a second, and well, given your expertise, you're fairly certain it's a scalpel.
Yeah, I just come in like assault rifle over my shoulder casually. Alright, my friends. What the fuck is going on here? Got a distressing message. Why there is suddenly apparent fighting in my respectful lab?
The geologist speaks up. They started it. They mess with people's heads. I've talked with the others, and they all have the same fucking dream, constantly. Some weird woman talking to us.
What's weird woman talking about? Is it Fride Nordics and bring them to space or anything? Or is
No,
some other random bullshit?
it's some other random bullshit, but they have mind powers. I know it. And he points at
I
them.
just look, Fred, calm down. Don't you remember the several security drills we had about mind influencers from a very powerful AD on the other side of the portal? Just don't coincidentally blame the Nordics. They are well behaved for now. I made sure of that.
You're like a perception medicine at a 4.
Perception medicine. So that's 8 dice at 4. That's 6. I also have intuitive if it applies. I don't think improvised techniques would.
Intuitive might. Yeah, intuitive will definitely apply. And yeah, you look upon him, and as you like talk to him, you see that he has deep lines under his eyes, and you can also tell that he is not quite well. Like his like pupils are like slightly bit too wide, not like as through like drug users or anything. As far as you can tell, like those would be like normally wider, but just like a little too wide. While his lips look little bit dry, and his hair messy, and his eyes dart around, almost like he's being hunted.
I
He-
just
Yeah.
stop talking. I just stare to him like some seconds. My friend, you don't look well. I think that might be more worrying than just mind attacks. I just look at the others, like other geologists. Any
Well,
of you also having same dreams, also not feeling well? I'm starting to get really worried right now.
there are no other geologists.
Oh, only this one is here.
Yeah, only this one is here.
Yeah, I asked like your friends are also having same issues.
He looks at you and he asks like, "Wait, what?" And
I believe something is really going after you. Do not worry. I would check. I would check. Just go to the bed. You really need a checkup. Mushi, keep an eye on what's the name of the female Nordic?
Sif.
Yeah, Mushi, keep an eye on Sif. She's probably fine, but just to be sure, be with her. She doesn't look well. Might as well check her later. And you, my friend, we really need to check. I can see if someone is trying to fuck with you, so we can solve this issue.
And he looks a bit confused for a second and then follows you. But before he like goes, he like makes a gesture that he sees the Nordics. You know that one where it points like both of his.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, then he
And
follows you.
I say very quietly, do not worry. If I figure out it's actually the Nordics, they will be properly dealt with. But I worry it might be something more dangerous that is affecting you.
I don't know. They're the only ones around here that can do this kind of shit.
Yes, just for safety, after I check you, if I don't find anything, you should call your friends. I will set up mine shields for everyone in the base. It would be probably safer. My mind shields also protect a bit from random EDs. And with that, I'm going to do like life. I will also put some mind and some dimensional science just to be sure nothing's fucking with them, like in the mind and in the soul.
Alright, that's fair. Let's see. How do we best do this?
Yeah, I'm going to just do quick effect to reduce the difficulty of the perception medicine roll to proper examine them.
Mm,
Could that be?
yeah. But I was thinking like having to just the pure arete roll for this, since it's not really medical at that point.
Could be.
Yeah, just remove like arete and let's see.
Yeah, I will spend a willpower point on that. That seems like important roll. Oh, yeah, that's a 6 then.
Huh. God bless. Okay. And yeah, no, there's definitely something in there. Not in his soul, but in his like mind. Something that isn't his own. They can clearly tell apart after hooking him up. It becomes pretty apparent that there's like an outside influence in there. And actually, with these things, I would say that you actually recognize those patterns. You're fairly certain they are they are the same that Alexander Smith mentioned to you. Probably shown you some sort of like diagrams and stuff like that. And well, sorry, my voice is going. But
Dying.
but yeah, but the patterns are definitely something you recognize. And well, actually, and well, while you're gone, you also notice you might be affected as well, as you as as you do your checkup. Your sensors pick up some influence on you as well, as you try to like trace the connections essentially. Oh, although to at a much lesser extent.
I just asked him, is your team been working on Gribnoy recently?
Yeah,
Alright.
he
That
looks
is
he looks at you and is a bit aggressive almost.
that is really worrying. I'm not sure if I'm able to do that. I have a friend that could help with this. But no, I just learned actually. Yes, just a few hours ago. I just did a rituals recently and then went to Grimnight Patrol, but there is something I just like get my datapad and start showing. There's some sort of entity on Gribnoy. It's like a construct on the dimensional space that represents like some sort of entity representing the planet itself. That I think that thing is affecting it. It's probably affecting you more because you and your team don't have a mind chewed up. But just seeing on you, I did check on myself. I'm also affected. This is really worrying. What's the dream? What's the random lady on the dream saying?
I don't know, some stuff about being trapped, and then there's this weird roaring. It's not really
Like
coherent.
a wolf or like more like wolf or more like lion? Very important point.
Uh, Wolf maybe.
Hmm. Yes, that fits with what we know. Uh, because as I said before, the roar he's related to werewolves, and that might be the roaring you hear. And do you like these dreams? Do they keep you wake up, or are you staying awake because you don't want to have them anymore?
I can't sleep. I just fucking can't. Like, I even see them right now.
Alright, call back all your friends while I call my specialist friend. He can probably fix, and I'll just give a mind shield to everyone on your team to make sure you guys are protected from this.
And, well, as you say this, um, suddenly, wounds open up on this dude's chest, right through the suit.
What?
So, he has, like, the claw marks. And he howls in pain.
Right? I'll try to heal him.
Right,
Alright.
roll for it. That's like a level 3 effect, I think. So,
Yes.
6.
So 5, 6.
Yeah, that's good enough. It's like 6 damage healed. And yeah, you imply, I don't know, get some corpse paste or something and like cover it back up. And he says, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
I'm not sure. Maybe the other people that were spending more time on Gribinoi, everyone that is doing any sort of advanced science, they have protections. The others, the patrols, they're just simple people, unenlightened. Maybe that's what happened with your group. Really, you should call them. That's an emergency. Uh, and I just screamed, Mushy, press the second red button, not the first one, the second, the emergency lockdown one.
And she does so. You know, takes a, raises head, her hand in high in the air and just slams it down. And
Yeah.
well, I guess the appropriate alarm starts blurring, and everyone
I mean,
gets into position.
it's less blurring on our this base and more just it starts blurring on the other bases, warning something's going on in Gribminai.
All right. And well, it seems that the other geologists are being called in rather quickly. Seems they were currently all here. And one of them steps forward and says, what's going on?
Um, Emergency, I believe something on Gribinoi is affecting your minds. Your friend is being really affected. I said the name of the geologist. Just come to the base to be sure. I'm calling specialists to help everyone.
All right. That's what happened to John? He doesn't look well.
You know about the dreams you guys were having.
Yeah, those.
Or,
I mean, they're not that bad.
yeah, apparently, for whatever reason, whatever is causing it, affecting him much more than everyone else, and he's not really well.
All right. Uh, what kind of specialist do you have?
I have a good friend. It weren't you guys recently on base, the Mr. Alexander Smith, the old man. He's a mind specialist. I can deal with anything on the body, but I is affecting part of the mind, less on the dimensional space. So I'm not really qualified to help with that.
Mm, makes sense. Yeah, no, I saw him I didn't know that he was mine specialist. And I guess we're gonna get ready. Should I ask like the others if they have some sort of some harsher effects as well?
It just to see if anyone like looks really sleep deprived. I think that's the main signal that something's off. But like you can come, no need to rush. I just activated the alarm to warn the others. Just you can probably take your stuff. Don't leave anything behind if you don't plan to, and come back to the base. I will check everyone out. And it's going to take some hours for the specialist to appear anyways.
Alright. That seems fine. And connection cuts. And you see the the one that's affected most. Like rocking, basically back and forth. Eyes
Just
wide.
I just put my hand on him like, do not worry, friend. It will be alright. Here, have this. I give him. Yeah, I just take like some of my already opium-laced vodka and just put more opioids on it to make sure he relaxes. Just drink this. It will make you feel better. Your friends are coming. And after
Alright.
that, I just send a message to Alexander telling the entity he detected is affecting the minds of everyone, more so the enlightened personnel apparently, and just for him to come to check someone's really affected by it.
He says he will come post haste. That sounds interesting. He just tell you to like prepare some medical supplies for him, however.
Yep. And probably when Mashi returns, I just tell her to just make sure that the medical supplies are ready, because I would just properly send a message to all the other bases explaining what's happening, what's the emergency, and no need to send military personnel here. Just stay away.
Alright. By any chance, do you ask the volunteers and stuff like that, and and like
Yeah, I would say anyone that is good at dealing with mind, or very knowledgeable about cosmology is welcome, but no need to crowd the place. Everything is for now under control.
no, I was just asking if you wanna check in if any of like the other people are affected.
No, you know, I will do that later. First, people that are spending more time in my base.
Okay.
Then I see if others are affected as well.
That's fair. And yeah. Okay, then they Okay, you got the medical supplies and well, I guess I guess that's like a good point to switch over to others for a second to see what they're up to.
Perfectly fine. I need to get more water and take a piss.
That's fair. Okay, well, Ems, I choose you now.
Inshallah, let's do this.
Okay, what would you be up to on this wonderful day?
Okay. I would probably be reading my daily reports of what's happening within my base.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on, my dog's barking at the door. Give me a sec. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Just make this quick. Okay, so reading my reports, just see what's going on within my base, see if things are functioning well. And after that, I want to probably talk to Richard.
Richard, okay. Do you tell him what this talk is about?
I don't know how to approach the subject, but I would just really like a little. I would just write a little chat.
Sure. Well, simple as is bacon, like I cannot drag anything out at the moment, like my browser's almost completely frozen, and I don't know why. So I guess we'll not have any proper scenes.
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, Richard, I guess comes then after you sent him a message.
I'd be like, how you been doing, Richard?
I've been doing great, boss man. I'm almost finished with my personal project, and
How are your personal projects doing?
it's a bit of a secret, so I can't tell you all about it. But it's something. It's something related to what I've been preparing for a while now. It's a computer project.
Okay. As long as you're taking safety precautions, which I'm assuming you are, in those projects.
Oh, I am taking safety precautions.
Can I roll perception empathy?
Sure. Give it to me at a 6.
It's one success.
One success. Well, he does seem to be taking safety precautions, but there might be a little bit more to that than that.
Okay. The reason why I probably wanted to have a chat with you is you probably are aware of what the entire base is doing currently, doing the surveying of High Antarctic, as you are aware. And I'm assuming you saw the pictures of the dragon at hand, right? During the report.
Oh yeah, I was didn't just see the pictures. I actually saw a video of it. Those new drones are amazing, bossman.
They are. They're very are pretty good. I may say so as well. And I was talking with the chief of security about how they usually are contained when it comes to these sort of affairs, because I'm going to be real with you, nobody on Ceres has an experience of even fighting a dragon at all. So we decided to study up. And the information we roughly got out of these sort of things are this dragon's particularly called worm, very poisonous. The only thing, well, two things really. The only two things that could really kill these sort of things or contain them is a huge amount of manpower and firepower, which we currently don't have on Ceres and will probably never get. Or the other option would be premium bullets and all those sort of toys.
Premium bullets? Why premium bullets?
I think it's due to I believe it's due to the effects it carries, because they can bypass any shieldings from what the report says about premium. It could be a good defense and a good offensive if one knows how to use it correctly. And I'm going to need to ask, when you were in the Iteration X, how high were you in terms of the ranking system?
Oh, actually pretty high up. More or less the same rank as now. I believe that my rank would reside within the tier 3 area.
Okay. And I know it's probably a long shot. Do you still have any friends within the faction, within the convention?
You could say that, yes.
I'm just gonna probably ask, could there be a possibility? Because as I start doing these research when it comes to premium making and all those sort of techniques, it seems the only reliable way to kill that thing. Could you, before, how do I put it in a nice way? Could it be possible to arrange such a meeting? To arrange a meeting for approval for the premium tool sets of anything of that nature?
Premium, that's pretty high. That's pretty highly regarded.
It is highly regarded, and overall, in terms of security, as you probably are looking around you, in terms of all shapes and sizes, it's very highly valued. But but where I'm coming from is, we could buy the premium, but it'd be costing too much money to be worth it. So I'm just trying to look for ways to get the tool sets. If you see.
Tool sets, huh? Still, that's some pretty classified things. I mean, I guess I can ask, but I don't think I will have that much success. Is there anything that you could give them in terms of assurances? Because this effectively means their monopoly is in danger.
Well, we could sign some form of NDA agreement of any of that nature when it comes to the premium making facility, because I'm going to assume you're thinking of making the premium and selling it, which is not the intended goal. It's making premium for defensive purposes and exclusively defensive purposeless defensive purposes. When it comes to the research so far, as much as I can search for.
Okay, I think that could work. Sure, bossman. I'm going to call someone that might be able to help you.
And I know it's a big ask for this to work, for this meeting to happen and all that. So, and I know things don't come easy. If you need any sort of help when it comes to any matter sorts of effects, as you're probably all aware of my skills, don't be afraid to call me up. Because having a meeting with this sort of subject affair is very, let's just say, extremely difficult.
Sure can. How about this? I'm just going to arrange the meeting, make sure that you can talk to them freely, and the rest will be up to you, boss man.
Okay. Thank you for arranging it.
And well, I guess now he walks off.
Ooh. Okay, Redoma. I better get my mind tricks ready. I better get my good old charisma. Better get some time ready. I better make myself look charmable.
God bless. So, how do you best go about this?
Um, How do I best go about this? When it comes to the deal at the print, because they're going to assume there's going to be some form of deal, because these sort of things are not going to be given out willingly.
Yes.
I could, but I need to contact Vicioslav about this. We could arrange something that the Iteration X could have a presence on Gribanoy, and they can deal with some manufacturing stuffs on that particular part.
Hmm. One question though, what makes you think, yeah, they need grip knife for that?
It's not about the manufacturing, it's more like having a presence to see what's going on.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because eyes and ears, you see.
Let's see.
It is, but I would need to speak to Vicioslav about that.
And it's actually a perfect cue, because I think at that point, like Viciouslav's alarm would come in. You know which one? There's something's happening at his base.
I will immediately contact the base.
Alright. That seems fine. I guess, well, Vicioslav, you're being called while waiting. Oh no, he's dead.
The Lord's got him.
And no, it's fucking got him. Such a shame. He was so promising. So young.
Yeah. If this deal doesn't work out, I always have other ways of acquiring the tool set, so I'm not really bothered. This is just a simple way.
Let's see. By the way, I'm like doing some. I'm currently upgrading Richard.
What in terms of like cybernetics or biological?
Stats.
Okay.
I decided like a while ago to like upgrade him because he's quite a few XP short compared to you guys.
You should at least be like the same as John Bowie, you know.
Yeah.
No.
You two need to fight in like a cage match or something, you know.
Yeah, I think he would go for like a sanctum.
Problem is, where would he have his sanctum? Because
Yeah.
that's the real big problem.
It's not. Okay. Let me be real with you. It's not a big problem.
I know. I'm just yanking your legs and be like, I need a bigger brace for multiple sanctums. And oh my god.
I mean, okay. Let's just say this: like the sanctum isn't here.
In his head.
What the fuck is Domino doing here? Whatever. Let's see. The sanctum. Well, you don't know where the sanctum is. It's more. Well, it's more like a secret thing. So you're not aware of it in character.
Yep. Either way, if the deal Bacon's on mute.
Yeah, Twitch is having a really weird glitch that's saying, Redomer, that you're not actually streaming. You're running a previous stream, but you are actually streaming. That's why Domino joined.
Makes sense.
be. So, Vicious Love, are you alive?
Yes. Oh, yeah, you guys were talking with me. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. The alarm of your base gone off. I wanted to contact you.
No worries, nothing very serious, just some mind issues and some people around here. Um, I would need a list of everyone from your base that it was on the Gribnoi, like ever, so I can check them to see how much the mind influences are and giving preference to enlightened personnel because like the randoms we have on Gribnoi never really noticed stuff, but the geologists that are doing like procedures and stuff noticed very hard, so probably related to that. So
Oh.
if you can list make like only thing to help is make list with everyone on of your base that went there that doesn't have a mind shield. Like later when we know what it is, I can just go around checking people to see if they have the same mind influence on them. And my new friend Alex Smith, he can help to probably take it out. He was very interested by the entity that is causing this previously, so yeah, I think I didn't report it. Very very cool. Like apparently Gribnoi has some sort of like on Greek legends you have Gaia that is like a titan but is also Earth.
Hmm?
Yeah, like Gribnoi has something like that. Apparently some sort of entity that represents like an ED that represents the place that just stuck like imprisoned on a dimensional space, and that's why people are having vision. Is this ED woman just telling them she's stuck, probably by Theodridi Rorik. Very interesting development. I will keep you updated. Just we
Hold
should
on,
be
my cat
fine.
did something.
Compared to other emergencies, this one is like lightest one. No worries.
Alright. So,
Any questions, Hyde? Or
is
can
it,
we end now? I probably Theodor is also going to call me.
Okay. Um. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. Actually, I don't think any of my personnel went to Gribbenoi because I think every person on my base is actually enlightened.
Actually, no, the fat Paul. Yeah, I will. He went there. I'm going to check on him later. But like, ask ask him if he's having some weird dreams, like recurring dreams about some random woman. If he's not, it's fine.
Okay.
We can wait.
Okay. Yeah, the original reason. Yeah. I do have a question for you, Vicious Slav. Um, at the moment, as you're probably are aware of, are you aware of what premium is?
Hmm.
Uh,
Isn't it like the thing from that spear we found out those months ago?
uh, yes, but hope it is. But premium generally is a rare material used for, well, protecting a lot. Well, protecting valuable things. It is a good aggressive weapon and the defensive shielding if one knows how to use it correctly. But it's also very expensive to buy. So I'm currently, well, I'm currently in negotiations at the moment, and I want to ask you if I brought up an offer for perhaps a Iteration X presence on Gribanoy? Will you be against it? You know, will you allow it even, or will you just be off the bat, or would you just say no altogether? Because it would mean more people could be on Gribanoy if you prefer.
Well, as long as they're willing to go, like everyone is free to come. Like if they would have to probably pay either helping around to get some land, or directly pay me for having a spot on Gribanoy, or if you are going to be the one paying for that for them, because uh, that's the principle for now. To get land, you need to either work and get it yourself, just by going to some place, claiming, cleaning, etc., or just receiving it for a monetary compensation to me that is going to go around and clean it, or a other person that already has some. But
I
no, if they come, they would be completely welcome. They just need to go through like safety procedures, as you can see. But if everyone is clear, you see no issues. The more the merrier.
okay, yeah, because my offer was to them to be, you can have an area where you can be within Gribanoy to work with the new new colony, but hopefully these negotiations works out. Let's just say, because if we can get my hand on the toolkits, let's just say the fence on Ceres would actually be workable for what little resources we get.
The old title drop. If we had like a music, we should play it now. Actually, we do have music somewhere.
What music?
What about this one?
Busted space. Oh, busy spaceport. I see. I turned my volume down. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Huh?
I hope that's not copyright material.
No, it's from Record 420.
Okay.
So
So the meeting does need to happen today with Alma, because there's still time to arrange it. But I just need to come up with offer.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how to best do this. Because the guy he's like contacting is not the same. It wouldn't be the one. He wouldn't like do this directly. So
No.
but they would be.
We do it by some third-party channels.
Yeah. So there would be. Okay. How about this? You're gonna get. Eventually, like Richard comes back to you. He's gonna tell you that he found someone that might be interested, but it will take him at least like a day or so to get through to him before I can give you like a definite answer.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, out of character essentially will boil down to me going and making some sort of like a stand-in. Maybe we're gonna go and steal like a character from the book for once, or like at least like steal a concept and like rebuild it from like the Iteration X book. If there's some.
Yeah, that spicy book.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
for the second one, it's completely cancerous.
Oof. I'm not looking forward to any new books, to be honest, at this point. At least not a technocratic book. They probably will do much better with, something that isn't that isn't about something statistic as a technocracy. Something more nature aligned, and hopefully, they will get that other artist back on the project that also wrote a mage book, because like lore-wise at least, he is a bit more in it, I guess, since he was there from the beginning, more or less. But yeah, I digress. And right.
Fair
So,
enough.
how to best do this now? Well, what do you want to do with bacon? Anything particular?
Who, me?
Yes,
Yeah, that's probably the reason why I called him. Really, just to see if he was alright if I offered him like a during the negotiation sort of thing. That was really the thing I wanted to ask him. But
okay.
now I'm going to check on the fat Polish man now to see if he's thinking of some Nordic girls. What Bacon said.
Nordic girls, oof. He's thinking about food.
You know, if he thought about women, you know his mind's been tainted. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
unless the woman's made of meatloaf.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's just in general having a weird dream about a random ET girl. It didn't say Nordic.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's an important point.
okay, sorry about that. Random ETs. Okay. Probably I'm gonna ask him. I'll probably just end the call and be like, I'll send you a message to see how the fat Polish man is doing.
Alright.
Probably just, yeah, probably just end the call, and we can, you know, I can speak to him, be like, I'm gonna. It's alright. I talk to you for 2 seconds.
Well, where would you look for him, first of all?
I'm going to assume you be in the lab, messing with food.
Well,
No,
he
it's not
actually...
the cafeteria, you fucking loser.
Well,
Mm,
that's indeed where he is. The cafeteria. And yeah, you find him there with like some food on it, but strangely enough, he has not touched it. Well, he has touched it, but he's not eaten it. That's probably a better way to put it.
Can
And
I do?
yes?
Can I do perception empathy? What's his facial expression given?
That's a bit absent-minded. And what do you want to do with the perception empathy?
Oh, I was gonna do like a mind thing as well, just to be like, yeah, do a mind thing as well to be like, is this man emotionally there?
I mean, sure, I guess. Well, let's go and like roll the irritate to like lower difficulty. It's like just level 1 effect, level 1 mind effect, I think.
It'll be level 4. Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, no, you can roll difficulty 3.
Lovely. And empathy difficulty 3.
Alright. Difficulty 3. Okay, that's well, do you have any specialties?
I'm afraid not.
Okay, that's a bit sad, but sure. That's still a lot of successes. And well, what do you gather? Like he is sorta there-ish. It's just like very absent-minded. He's like, it's like he's in thought. You know, staring blankly a bit. He hasn't even properly noticed you. Like he hasn't really looked up from like what one of his blank staring, and you know, he looked at you. But he seems to be like, you know, while he is absent-minded, he is also doing something with his food. Like he's using his his like spoon to like form something. on his like plate. It looks a bit like a woman.
Oh boy. As I would just walk, and I'm just gonna be probably sitting on the opposite side of the table. I'm assuming it's cafeteria tables. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to drag you out, but well, actually,
No,
actually,
your PC is not working. I'm assuming at the moment.
well, it's kind of working, but not well. But I think, yeah, no, this kind of worked. No, well, for me it's blank. For me, I don't see any pictures now.
It It's working for me actually.
Well, yeah, because it's on row 20. But yeah, let's try to drag this dude out. Hopefully, it will stay at least like this. If it could also improve. Ah, there we go. He's out for me as well. So yeah. And he like stares, and suddenly, he notices you. He says, "Oh, sorry, I was in thought."
Hey Casper. How you been doing today?
I've been doing okay. I've been working on on my little problem, and he like looks at his plate for a second, and I see like a confusion run over his face. And to a few seconds, I would say, he doesn't seem to be, he doesn't seem to have noticed what he has done. This is something surprising to him. Sorry.
Sorry, repeat that. Someone knocked at my door very loudly.
All right. Well, he seems, he like when talking about his problem, he like looks down on his plate and looks very surprised. He doesn't seem to have noticed what he has done. He seems to be super surprised what happened to his food. But he quickly catches himself and says, and yeah, I have, I think I'm better, a little bit better now. Just a little.
Casper, I'm gonna. I have received a message from. I received a message from Hollow Point Base. About some situations within the what's going on about some strange dreams relating to strange dreams, really. But I'm gonna ask you, have you been having strange dreams recently? Something in particular, an needy girl, by any chance? Just repeat the information I got from Vicious Love.
Let's see. Well, how would he react to that even? If you ask him that directly about women in his dream. Oh.
Yeah, it's problem is it's spread across within his base, and it's particularly affecting of certain individuals. You see, which the commander of Hollow Point Base is expecting to be some form of mind trick, some form of, let's just say, some form of mind trickery or mind attack by some presence on Gribanoy.
Well, you actually see him become red as he seems to be a bit uncomfortable. And he says, I have been thinking about women recently, like, but nothing in particular, just some shape, kind of like this, that he like points at his food.
Can I do perception cosmology to get like a just to get like an idea? What species? Facial feature.
I don't think there's no proper
Hold on,
face.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I got enigmas, motherfucker. Would enigmas work for this role?
Enigmas.
Yes.
Well, enigmas. I guess it. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch. But I will allow you to roll it. Results may or may not vary from that.
Reliable.
And, well, it may not, be exactly what you asked for. But yeah, sure, you can roll for it, and maybe like a high difficulty. Give me like a Terrace Enigma at a 9.
I'll spend a willpower on this. So just letting you know, a perception enigma or intelligence enigma.
Intelligence.
Let me just reset my dice for a sec.
You got good eyes.
Plus
In fact, you got robot eyes.
Yep. Willpower. 1 success. I'm sad.
1 success, huh?
Yeah. Nothing much.
What do we get with 1 success exactly? I was hoping for a bit more, but
I was hoping as well, but to be honest, I'm literally trying to gather information from a plate of food here. You know.
yes, that some dude made while he was absent-minded. And for one, you can, yeah, I will give you that. Like, you know for sure that these descriptions seem to kind of be matching a bit about the women thing, but it's also something that is like different from it. Like, there seems to be like, no like a dream state essentially there, and well, and he has also not mentioned anything like that before. So if you had to take put one or two together, you would guess that whatever entity this is, as I'm not gonna allow you to like identify it with like 1 success.
I'm afraid you can't.
Yeah.
Not that.
But whatever the entity is, it probably has either is not interested in him, or has like limited reach. But it is interesting that he has been shaping this thing after all this time like away from it.
Okay. As I think for a second, did Vishalav tell me about the personnel being injured?
Not sure. Bacon, did you tell him?
Wait. My F10 button's a bit fucked. No, because I mean, there's no injuries, just people like having weird dreams and not being too well.
Okay.
Keeping the part about Rorik just glowing at some random guy's chest for later.
That is absolutely fine. So, from what I can work from, is a food sculpting. Okay. Absent-minded. What other information did I uncover?
Well, not much beyond that, other than that he doesn't seem to be as affected, and it looks, you can like put 2 and 2 together, and it's like kind of maybe like the influence is like limited of the entity, in terms of range, because he's like so far away, and it's like It's been a bit since he has been there last, and he has not mentioned like, anything in particular. So
Okay, so it's just it doesn't seem affected by it much due to distances. I will say it's quite a distance for someone to craft food, if you know what I mean.
uh,
Okay. As I finishes the thing after that conversation, it's going to be like, okay, if any if any peculiar things do begin to appear, do let me know. Because this seems to be a somewhat of a phenomena, you see, beginning to appear.
I can't do that. But now I'm hungry.
Okay.
And you hear like a loud growl from him, and he like inhales his food.
Okay, that seems like the individual I know. Okay. Alright, that's good. It gets up, goes to the coffee machine. I hope we have coffee. Unless we just drink sludge. Sludge favored coffee.
I don't know if you have coffee. Let me check. I think that was not part of these things that came with the base, and you
No,
might
it's no, it was donuts, but you know,
donuts and vodka. I think.
vodka.
Okay, donuts, vodka, and cigarettes. Oh, there's also cigarettes. I need to check something. Maybe you're growing this kind of stuff. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, are we still growing it in a hydroponics?
I think you might be. Sure, you can have coffee.
Okay, cool. It's the coffee, gets a cup, opens up, gets his notebook, and looks at his daily briefings. And just goes to, not in the cafeteria, goes to the command center, just writes off the message of his condition, writes off the effects, such as food crafting, absent-minded, but easily snapped out of it, not severely affected due to distance of the location and time. But we'll be keeping them on watch notice. We're keeping them on the watch list.
Okay, that's perfect. But yeah, I think for now, I need to switch over to our resident Canadian. Okay, but first I'll do some notes. Talks to, what's his face? Casper. About strange dreams. Finds woman-shaped food. Slightly affected. Would be funny if like all the people affected like merged together into like one creature that is the woman. She's like making a body out of these people. That would be funny, but sadly no. Okay, so, John, are you alive?
Yes.
So, well, it's time for your thing. What would you be up to on this wonderful day.
Bem's trained enough to, practice by himself now, so gotta move back. He should be. He's got his first dot.
He got his first thought.
He knows where to always point the business end of his gun. Don't have to worry about any, accidents again. Oh, speaking of that, I probably gotta make like a new safety policy around here before Nima starts complaining.
Oh yeah.
Guess I do that as like my start of the day. I'm assuming it's a new day.
Oh, I'm not sure if it was quite a new day, but yeah, you can like shuffle it in. So it's What do you want to do? What do you want to call it to do exactly?
Well, I'm supposed to always be doing that whole like checking emails thing, so I'm gonna make it look like I'm working and managing my base.
Well,
Implement the new firearms policy, the firearm safety policy around the base.
all right. Sure.
Oh.
That's basically just yeah.
Unless we're in an emergency, always have like trigger guards in your barrels. Like the ones from like paintball. Right.
Sure. Sure. So they can implement a policy like that. Yeah. But honestly don't think I will need to note that down properly. But actually no, I will. But yeah, Nimada comes by at some point and and asks you how things are going.
Oh, things are going good. After that accident, I've decided that we should implement a new safety policy on the firearms. I'm gonna be seeing the email about that shortly. How are you, Nima?
I'm doing fine. And she like forces a smile.
Oh, that is good, D. Otherwise, I gotta go investigate something that I've been putting off for a while.
What's that?
Oh, just some issues I've seen with our computer system.
Well, if it's an issue with your computer system, you should be able to tell me. Since that's well, I'm quite capable in that regard myself.
Can I like just BS her some IT talk?
Um,
Actually, wait. No, she can come help me.
Sure. Like guessing it would probably not be that easy because she has like 5 thoughts in computers, among other things.
No. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna BS her. I'm
Yeah.
gonna actually.
No. I understand. It's just
I've changed my mind completely. It's like I want her to get involved and help me.
Okay. Sure. So what is the exact problem?
Well, actually, since I've collected some evidence, I guess I can share with you now. It seems we have someone who's been tampering with our files, our network. A hacker, you could say.
A hacker. And she looks
Yes.
she looks at you and that sounds really bad. I think you mentioned something about that before.
Now I'm pretty sure. In fact, I open up like my suitcase break out the whole paranoia board. And like the profiles and the strings everywhere.
She raises like an eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
I'm sure she's used to my theatrics.
Yeah, she is. Still eyebrow raising. Definitely. And she asks, "So, what's your conclusion from this?" I can clearly tell that she doesn't understand it.
Well, so far you can see that the alerts in our network right over here, and if you go over here, you can see some pictures. Some moon prints. Pictures of moon prints in Ceres that in this location. It appears someone had used a technocracy spacesuit, be out in the void and be alone or something. John's very like unorganized. He's just pointing all over the place and not able to actually form a thought.
My God.
I'm just like explaining all the evidence.
Perfect. And well, she like looks at you and says, "That's just a lot of evidence for this sort of an incident. So, what is your current plan?"
Oh, right now the plan is trying to recruit you and maybe to help me finally track this person down. So far eluded everything. But we don't even know what they look like. You can help me, scan the network, see what if he's left any more clues. So far, it's eluded me.
I can try. Seems worthwhile. But the way you describe this, it does sound awfully like someone from inside of technocracy is messing with us, rather than an outsider. Someone
Well, that is kind of an assumption. It is an old suit. It could be a former member of the technocracy too.
Yes, but a former technocracy member is either an agent gone rogue or or someone that should be stuck on the mud ball.
It is very likely they are still a member. I just don't want to go around screaming traitor around this moon. They might think I have some space madness.
Well, then I should probably get going. But we Joshua should look into whatever model that is. If it's an older model, must have some clue about it.
I'm sure Bendy might have some information on our spacesuits, where the designs and who might have access to.
I don't really have access to Bandy, but that can work, I suppose. And yeah,
I just assumed there was like some stuff. God, I'm trying to think. I was just like I don't really know.
okay.
I'm just kind of scatterbrained from here. I'm like, because I thought I tried that with the boots already.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
just like an old version that was just really common.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, she doesn't know that you already like properly looked into it. Like,
Oh, oh.
she has. I mean, as I said before, like, she hasn't understood your conspiracy wall.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she herself is also gonna go to work, and well, and it's gonna be like busy for several hours. And well, I guess at some point you're gonna get the alarm as well that something is going down at Viciouslav's base.
What? Does it like state what's going on? Ah, screw it. Bam! Get it! Get in the moon hopper.
You hear grunting, and Bam is on the move.
We're gonna get your first field tested.
To note, is the quarantine alarm, just to make your decisions better.
Better, he says.
Even better, Bam is super resistant to things.
Oh my god.
I'll make sure to get like a suit. Make sure, I'm not exposed to anything.
Yeah, no, sure, you can. I mean, I guess it's just a spacesuit at this point, to be honest. Because
Well,
that thing is airtight, or you would
yeah,
suffocate.
like if it can survive, keep me alive in the void of space, it should be good enough to go into
Yeah.
an area filled with bacteria and diseases and all that.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm fighting zombies and they bite me. So hopefully it's not zombies.
Okay, and well, off you go to as an uninvited guest. God bless. God fucking bless. And well, Bacon. There is like there's something on your sensors, as Kelly would you inform. It seems a ship is approaching. Its transponder data says it's John Bowie's ship.
He just sighs. Alright, I'll try to get in contact with it.
Alright, you're being called.
I'm assuming you still have the computer issues. Yes? Okay.
What do you mean?
That you can't drag things out.
Oh, well, it's not properly trying to. It's a bit slow,
It
but I
is still
think
not on the base. You're on the way, and I'm calling your ship as you approach.
Yeah. But yeah, open the channel.
Well, hello there, John. Just quick question. Did you wait like 2 minutes until I sent the full report of actually what's happening to my base, or you just heard the alarm and directly rushed here?
Was there gonna be another message?
it was gonna be like a report eventually attached.
Oh,
Yes, I was going to write proper report. I just asked the button to prepare us. So, people that were thinking to come here, they would just, something's happening there. Better not go there for now.
oh. See, I thought this was like an emergency.
No, it was the quarantine button, not the we're all going to die button.
Oh,
I have 3 buttons.
I did not get that. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You've been to my base recently. I guess I could check your mind and you we probably brought the werewolf guy, so he could check his mind as well. But do you like? Are you good with cosmology and stuff? You know, knowing about TDs and stuff.
I got 2 dots in it. So
It's
that's-
better than me. Yes, I mean, if you want to stay around and help, you could. It's just some people are having some like their mind a bit invaded by an ED presence from Gribnoi, and I don't want more people coming here. Like, I think it's affecting more enlightened personnel than just normal folks.
Oh. Is this related to the werewolf god you talked about before?
No, it's actually, well, kind of new discovery. Besides having Werewolf God also probably imprisoned Gribnoi, like avatar goddess sort of thing. Like, really sounds like Greek mythology. Very cool.
Oh, so Ceres has its like version of
No.
Gaia.
Yeah, no, but Gribnoi has it. Gribnoi has it. She's like stuck into hyperspace somewhere, like an aura around everything just stuck, and this aura is affecting, and people have dreams of her asking them to like free her or whatever.
Hmm. Um, if you need like mind shields, maybe I can help out on that. Otherwise, that sounds like bad news.
No, but you also have a bit of dimensional science, right?
Only the beginnings of it, just the
No, that's
I
all
only
I
got the
need.
first step.
Yeah, I think that's enough to put a mind and dimensional science shield on everyone. You just need the first thought.
Let me actually check. Let's see. It's all the way up here, I think. Adaptive immunity, blah blah blah. No. EDE shield, there we go. And it's mind 1 or 2, depending on on who it is. If it's like you, it's mind 1. If it's on someone else, it's mind 2. And dimension science 2 actually.
Right. Well, yeah, it actually would be very helpful because I don't think I can put like mind shields on the other people. So you can help me to put mind shields, and I do the part of about protecting them from EDs.
Okay. Since I have like a fuck ton of data, can I just stay on in the Moonhopper and help out with this? That way I don't get infected.
Mm-hmm.
There is no infection. It's fine. It's just like
Oh no, like when I mean infected, like targeted by this whole nightmare thing.
again, as long as you're not in Gribuno itself, should be fine. Maybe you're
Okay.
already infected. You visited that place sometime. Like, have you been recently? Had you have any dreams with like weird woman complaining she's in jail?
I mean, I do have, the mother of my child. Pretty sure she's not a dream.
Right.
Though I haven't talked to her yet, but
Well, if
no.
you're not okay, yeah. So you should be safe. No issues.
I'll land away from the base. Not bring Bam because, well, he is a Gripnoi who knows what's going on in his head.
You're going to leave the dog alone in the car.
I mean,
At least keep a window open.
Yes. Okay.
I land away from the base.
Alright, you land away from the base. Leave window.
Now try to figure out how to open a window.
I mean, it's easy. You just cut like a hole in the hull. No biggie. Honestly, at this point, it's probably just coming off anyways. But yes, you can make your way to the base, no problem. And I guess your dog stays in the car.
Gotta make sure no one tries to steal it.
Clearly, that's an issue here. Okay, and I guess you're in the base. Then question to you, you two. How do you want to like do the mind shield thing? Because there's like one issue. If you like do it to other people, I would still count this as like some sort of active effect unless you like put it into something. You know, like for example, like a ward.
I thought I could just, if they are enlightened, they could carry the effect themselves.
Yes, if they are enlightened, they can do it themselves.
Yeah, I'm going to do to the geologists. They're all enlightened, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want
As
to?
I said, apparently enlightened are more affected because all the random fucks that stay in Gribnoid didn't have any sort of panic attacks yet or anything to report to me. For now, I'm just going to put on enlightened, and then I think of something to protect random's mind. I
Okay.
mean, I can make wonders, but it's going to take some time and probably some quintessence I don't have.
Yeah, but words are pretty, quite heavy.
Quite heavy, yeah. It's a bit sad of a state of affair, but oh well. I mean, I guess like the easiest way would be like do like a bunch of wonders and have them, be switched out. Because the problem is with like those kinds of like wards that they're kind of stuck on a person. So if you get like if they leave, it's like kind of wasted. Do you have like a lot of cycling through with like the random fucks? Like there's a lot of people that come only like once. But yeah. Okay, I guess you can do that. Either for simplicity's sake, we're just gonna have like one roll essentially for all of them. We're not gonna do we're gonna do like as like a one big ritual for all, but more like one like casting as like an example and see how that goes. So
Casting as a sample, or so we both roll our Aratus. That's 5, right?
yes, it should be.
As the geologists are cool guys, I would spend a willpower point on that.
Alright, fair. Let's see, how long do you want this? Oh my god.
For time, they soon are going to end, right? How much time are they going to still stay on Ceres? Because they finished their main job and now are just doing the extra bit for me as a thank you, right?
Well, they've like probably finished their main job, but it's finishing up. I think I said at at the end of next downtime or the start next downtime, they're gonna be like gone. So at worst they need like a month. At worst.
Okay, so yeah, how the steps go? Like
Let me like go to the pinned comments because I have it in there. Yeah, let's jump.
yeah, it's story. It was going to be a month, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess or for one story.
Yeah.
One day doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. It's just quite funny, like how this scale goes from one day to like one story.
Kinda makes sense because like it goes from one turn, 6 seconds, to one scene, some hours, to a day, to a month. Yeah, it's like multiplying by 30.
Hmm. But yeah.
That's not a botch.
It's difficulty 5.
I got 2 effects up.
Oh.
Oh. Well. That's not a
Do you have
botch. Indeed.
any specialties on mind or dimensional science?
Programming.
I mean, I don't think that would even if it applied, that wouldn't help because it would still get him down to 0, I think. Or did you spend like a willpower?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
It's just a fail, though.
Yeah. So, well, it goes slowly. Seems like it's gonna be a painful day today.
I have the time. I mean, good that it takes some time because we still have the specialists to come and check on people's mind, and it's going to be a lot of issues to check on someone's mind when we put a shield on it.
No, that's true. But they can let other people pass if they want to. So unless they go nuts. Oh yeah. Question: do you actually start with that dude that was the most affected?
No, we would not, because like we would start with his friends because I really want his mind easy access for Mr. Smith to check.
Could you repeat that?
No, I really want his mind to be of easy access to Mr. Smith. Because
Okay.
if he for some reason just goes insane and sees everyone as enemies, he could just block.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
it would be just lost time and effort.
And that's fine. So, well, while you do that, I mean, it's not really enough successes for now, but I would say, like, as you, like, work your way through, Alexander Smith comes in. That's actually something interesting. He
Wait, isn't that the guy who's the old version of me?
yes, but he is like wearing a disguise essentially, like in order to he actually changed his like body to not stand out
Ah, okay.
as he is. Yeah. But let me like I guess drag him out real quick if I can. Oh wait, no, there was the there. There we go. I really like that picture. I think it's from Foundation, like this the series.
Yes, it is. It's on the omnibus book.
But yeah, it says I came as fast as I could. Do you have the medicine prepared?
Yes, should everything be prepared. And
Excellent.
this is the most affected subject yet.
I'm surprised that that someone is here that I haven't seen before. I could have sworn my contact here said that some sort of isolation signal or quarantine signal was sent. No matter.
Yes, it was sent, but Mr. Bowie missed part of it because he was in transit, and he's someone I needed help with to put mine shields on the others. At
I
least
see.
from what I observed, I spent much more time and did much more enlightened procedures in Gribnoid and the geologist, and I have the sign of the entity in my mind, but it's very small and light compared to the affected guy. So probably my shield is working.
That seems good. Very good. And he like walks off into the direction of the medicine, and I guess that's a perfect opportunity for you two to try again to get minimum successes. You can just keep rolling to make it simple.
Arete? What? I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, Arate. Like you would need at least like 4 successes and probably like 1 extra for strength.
Right.
Oh, well, the more. Oh, there we go. So that's
That's 6.
yeah, actually, no, it should be 7. Like I'm just counting this as a failure, not just like a minus. So
Oh yeah, I already had
yes,
yeah, I already had one.
yes, spent
true.
So yeah,
willpower.
that's a strength 3 shield for a month.
Yeah, that seems good enough. You can go further, but there's probably no point.
Yeah, it's a bit autistic. Like, who needs to have a strength 10 shield for a month, right? Actually, no, mine is not for a month. Mine is for 5 months. Soon it's going to tick down to 4.
Yeah. Okay. So and then they carry the effect themselves. Overall, pretty good. And yeah, Alexander Smith, comes back, seemingly, refreshed. And Mashi just comes to, walks to your side and whispers in your ear that he has used up large quantities of medicine on himself. And he says he does things weirdly, like totally different from you.
Yeah, like doing things differently is normal. I was expecting him to use the medicine as part of his procedures, but makes sense. He does look like he's almost dying constantly, so very reasonable. It actually fits from what we observed from him. It's important lesson I will teach you later about think what he has, like so the curse he has. It's probably something related to paradox.
Hmm. What?
Advanced lessons for later.
Yeah.
Do not worry. Just note that when things go bad, this paradox things happen, and it can really just harm you. Or when you do anything that just kind of breaks the consensus a bit, also does that.
I have a few questions. Uh, I can ask them later. And she like scribbles something down. Oof. But yeah, now okay. And I guess the good doctor gets to work. And well, eventually asks you to give to give to give him like a separate room, like some place that where he can work in peace. Alone with the on the man.
Yeah, I can set up a space for that.
He says, thanks, boss man.
Raise an eyebrow. I'm pretty
When he says
sure
that,
you have a higher rank than me, but it's fine. I guess you could use my personal office. The base is a bit small.
Madama,
Just don't touch computer.
Yes?
Uh,
when he says boss man, can I roll something to maybe pick up on the fact that, he's me?
Well, it wouldn't be like just but I'm gonna give give you something for free, instead of making you roll, because I don't think you could make that quite out just from like one phrase. But you can definitely, notice that, that's something you say a lot, and it's also something that Richard says a lot.
Hmm. Hmm. I just look like I have deep thoughts while I look at him.
He like, his gaze glances over you, but it doesn't stick. He doesn't seem to acknowledge your existence that much.
Well, I acknowledge his existence.
Oof. Alright, and well, I guess he walks off quickly. Well, not quickly,
Try
actually.
hack.
He actually went.
Try hack.
Yeah?
John, hack into his mind with your data, Kappa.
Oof. But now he's gonna go and take the dude with him. And well, do you want to wait for him, or do you do something else in the meantime?
Who, me or Vicious Love?
Yes.
I believe we got more mind
yeah,
jokes to do.
yeah, just putting mind shields.
Yeah. Okay. You're just gonna continue to match it. That's fine. And well, Alexander Smith comes back eventually, and very pale George just comes in as well. He says, he looks a bit embarrassed. Says, sorry, everyone.
No need to apologize. When you're being somewhat mind controlled by something, it's normal to act out of the ordinary. You were you were a bit aggressive, a bit rude. You should probably apologize to uh, fuck to what's the bitch name? I have too many folders. Probably should apologize to Sif in person because she was the only really affected. But besides that, you didn't even try to kill anyone.
That's very optimistic. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Just come here and get in line to get your mind shield.
Of course, sir. And he like stands in line and looks looks onto the floor the whole time. And well, Alexander walks up to you and gives you like some sort of like glass container with some controls on it, and says, "I extracted this. It seems to be well, the residue from the being that left it on him. I already took my own sample. Yes."
Residue, but I'm not really good with that stuff. What's inside the glass?
You see like some something like floating in there, something white and slightly transparent, like a milky glass, but in fluid form, just floating about.
Uh, thank you for this, I guess. It just makes me more confused, but it, any idea what the fuck, why this happened? Um,
Hmm. I'm not quite sure, but I think the entity took some interest in him, and being under the focus, somewhat somewhat left an impression on him. You have to think of this. It doesn't think like we do. It doesn't have like any concept of
no,
uh,
like this pirate, I kind of get it. Like the entity, it is more like how something affects someone's mind, leaves back a glass with residue. You know,
oh,
that's
that's just I just extracted it. Usually it's not quite possible, but I used some of my, well, more advanced enlightened procedures to extract it.
right.
It's well, I kind of gave it form in a way, but I need to well, rest now. I've been up for too long.
No issues. I thank you for your help. I will check on everyone else, see how anyone is affected, and everything I learn about this and this sample you gave me, I will just send it to you.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and before I forget, I did check around if the entity also took something from him, and I think the entity was able to gauge at least some bits of his mind. So I guess change passwords and so on and so forth. Whatever he has access to.
Oh, well, that's a bit concerning. I was just going to do something very stupid. Good thing you said that. Note to self, not meditate alone in Gribnoy trying to get in contact with the spirit of Gribnoy.
God bless. Okay. And well, as he like leaves, John, yeah, he like you know focuses you with his eyes and says, "Glad I could meet you for the first time, John. May we meet again."
Glad to meet you too.
And well, he is off, and well, he actually just walks through a door and is gone. Okay.
Is it me or is that guy very suspicious? I just say that aloud once like the door closes.
Oh yes, yes, definitely very, very suspicious. Is a very knowledgeable and powerful man with some sort of weird curse and very eccentric to just go around helping people with their projects, not really asking anything in return. In general, very cool guy, but yes, extremely suspicious.
And
Okay.
hello, allied. Ah, yes, it is being a better day. On a scale of Hmm. Okay, that makes things a little bit more difficult, but I guess I will go ahead with my plan anyways.
Hello?
Hello. Well, it's more like I want you there for something.
Well, I'm here for something.
What did you? Something is happening. But first of all, well, how bad is your connection in general? Like at the point where you can't play in general, or is it just unpleasant?
I'm probably gonna have to ask you to repeat quite a bit.
Okay, that's a bit concerning, but yeah, should be still fine-ish. Okay, then let's go for the quick stuff and with you, just to get just to not cock you out of action, because I don't know if I can do any makeup of any kind, even if you're interested.
That's fine. I don't care. What's the big stuff?
Well, first of all, what would you be up to during the day?
Uh, I'd probably be doing like just paperwork or scanning. I'm a very boring person when I'm not shooting things or threatening to take arms, especially after we got the matrices done.
Yeah.
We did good.
Yeah, definitely. Some surprises, some people that just got rolled god awful, but sometimes they do be like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, one way or another. First things first. At some point during the day, like you receive like a general signal, like from Vicious Space. Apparently, it's been sent out to more or less everyone and their mom. It's like an emergency signal, essentially saying that like his base is under quarantine, and that a report will follow.
All right. We're gonna put that in the important notes. More to the paperwork.
And well, what what do we do this? Well, first of all, I think you should make like a nice roll, like intelligence bureaucracy roll, just difficulty 6.
Intelligence bureaucracy.
Yes.
What does that fall under? Because that's a secondary, isn't it?
Well, it's politics technically.
All right, I could do that. In politics.
Yes.
Yes. Analytical.
That's cheating.
You damn right it is. You're in danger of my water baron conquest.
Well, I always am. But speaking of water baron quest, well, Wally Base is running more or less smoothly at the moment, and like normal reports come in about like action reports, patrols, what has been shot, and so on and so forth. Well, eventually, you get through to your like private paperwork, more or less. And well, yeah, it actually boils down to that you can make the what's it called, like the pumping system, but there's still like some like regulation to take care of, essentially. Of well, in terms of what's it called? I don't know the proper English word for it.
I'm not putting fluoride in the water.
Well, that's mandatory. Everyone drinks fluoride, even you.
Nope. No fluoride in the water. We filter it with charcoal.
Ah, I see. But what if it's in the systems? What if the the recycling system automatically puts it in?
Oh, I'm gonna have to shoot somebody then.
Oof. But no, not what I was getting at. Your water baron thing. You still have to take care of this. What do you do with the sewage essentially? Like, there's like no proper system you can just feed it into, and technically
Yeah.
it falls under the water rights. And if you don't take care of it, while being highly questionable in terms of what do you call it, like regulations. It also means it also could endanger the water supply in general if it just like leaks out and could poison the water supply, which would be a pain in the dick for you because you would need
Yeah,
to interfere.
damn them. Alright, what am I doing with the sewage? Well, like any good person, we should just burn it in the distance. Down, upwind. Downwind so it flows over the city, like Victorian England.
I see.
But no, we, for that, filter and whatever, like, hard compost or whatever the fuck, we can just kind of use, like filter it, and then depending on what it is, we can then sell that.
You want to sell the sewage? I mean, fair.
Well, once it's filtered, because we can sell it to be used as fertilizer. We can rebottle the water as it's not fresh water, but like technocratic union approved water. A slightly cheaper brand of water.
Ah.
Only drank once prior.
This is
Kind of like how Nestle and everything in the real world in Deer Park, they literally recycle water, add minerals, and call it fresh. At least here in the U.S., it's wild.
All right. Well, that brings another point up. There's like something about like sewage systems. Well, they could be quite expensive.
Right.
But yeah, that's not a problem for right now. But something you can think about until like downtime probably hits. Speaking of downtime, Bacon requests downtime.
No.
I see.
No.
I see. Well. We'll see about that because eventually we will have to do downtime. I'm not sure quite how that.
I will see this. I will see this game dissolve before I permit down.
Oof.
I will kill 100 tabletops before you get downtime.
There's no need for downtime. Just have today's like pass faster than 3 sessions per day.
That's ridiculous. But yeah.
But no, I got exactly what you mean. Rest of the party went downtime yet or no?
They haven't said anything. I just want to inform you because they already know. We can like talk a bit about that between sessions and then figure something out when exactly.
Yeah. All right. But yeah. So what else, good sir? Besides
Well, something a bit more related to all of you. Well, there's actually everyone roll me like a perception awareness. That's probably like the easiest way to do it.
Can I do scan?
Not this time.
difficulty?
Just a 6. Damn, what the fuck?
Discerning.
Awareness, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
On those on okay.
Bro, your special elf eyes will locate it.
Alright. There it is. 5 at 6.
I guess literally.
Let's go, botches. I'm disappointed.
God bless. But yeah, that's actually pretty fucking amazing. Anyone got a specialty?
Mine's discerning.
Sadly, no.
Discerning.
You have 3/3.
No, I just boosted through mind magic.
All right, understandable, sir. Have a nice day.
Why would I spend experience on it? Perception.
Because it's you. All right.
But yeah, okay. Then I suppose I should go through it. Yeah, like let's start with the lowest, which is amps. And
Yes.
well, actually they wouldn't reveal the additions, but whatever. But yeah, what you get is you all get some strange feeling. And it's a bit it's a bit well, I wouldn't say mechanical, but it's almost mechanical, like a clicking noise. Something akin to like steps in a way. You know, like scratching. Actually, you Allied would have actually no. Most of you except I think John would be a bit familiar with like this sound. It's the sound of spider legs. And well, that's where Emsa's thing ends, and well, those with yes, exactly. That's a fair point. And well, those with these vessels, they would also get on top of this a bunch of a bunch of impressions with it, like an impression of searching, like you know, 1,000 eyes looking for something.
I will probably ask, where's this, where's the direction coming from?
Well, unfortunately he can't discern it, but well, maybe Allied can, because he has an actual thing.
I do have enigmas. Does that count?
Well, not for your person, not like this, not like fucking this.
I love you, Al.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to see if it can be pulled off. You know.
Oof. But yeah, Allied, you you get a feeling that you know, those 1,000 eyes are not quite here. It's more like they're watching you from across something like a veil of
Oh
sorts.
no. It's on the other side of the gauntlet.
Perhaps that's it.
It's not like we have, and we know we have, a bunch of patterned spiders just outside of the gauntlet in bases like Rongo Base, just hanging around.
Meanwhile, mine is constantly being fucking burnt.
Yeah. Yes,
And
usually burned.
Spider Menace are finally here. The Queen Spider.
Oh my god, could you imagine like the Reaver showing up? I think it would.
I mean, that's a game over for us, but
Yeah, would be. But let me check something on your bases. I think like Rongo base has something like that, and I think like your base as well, Allied.
yeah, we have sets in EDEs and all that type of shit that I'm just made up.
Yeah. For you like a random recognition calls, Allied, but for Ems some so someone else what's her face again? Tommy, I think. The one that awakened says, sir, you got to see this. Our sense of have picked something up.
Okay, send me the image.
And you see like you get an image, and what you see are spiders, countless spiders of all kinds of sizes. And what's interesting about them, they have mechanical parts in them.
Where are these spiders?
On the other
That's
side of the gauntlet.
Yeah, Dom, I forgot. For fuck's sake, Dom.
That was
Okay. High's thinking, how the fuck they get mechanical?
I mean, you don't know that that like the one that Tristan had also mechanical parts.
can't believe Iteration X is attacking.
Yeah, they're taking over now.
Yeah, they're taking over one by one.
Alright, I don't think anybody within my base can even go to the gauntlet, so I'm gonna have to probably send out a request for Chief of Security to check on the other side for me, because no one can go over the other side on my end.
I love that M's on his end. We're gonna check it out. Meanwhile, over here, we're going in with the first wave.
The problem is, no one in my base can actually check it out. No one's got. They only have one dot in dimensional science. That's really it.
At most.
Hmm.
So I have to send the request out.
Shoot anything with more than two legs. Oh my god. Well, Arad, you would be aware though that there are like a lot of them, and they potentially outnumber the people in your base, even if you include the technicians.
What are they doing? What do they seem to be doing?
They seem to be like weaving webs, but also like looking for something. They seem to like stop for some moments, and then then their what do you call it, like facial implants activate. You can see like lights going on, and actually give me some perception technology or hypertech.
Can it be technology instead?
Well, technology, yeah, but technology will be at an 8.
Oh fuck. Said perception hypertech
Yes.
difficulty.
That perception hypertech is 6.
What's it says? God damn it.
Well,
Okay.
that's something.
Intelligent.
Oh wait, would the sensors or whatever help that my base has?
Yeah, I think they would actually. I think it's like 2 extra dice.
Yeah. So let me roll. You want me to just re-roll the whole thing again?
Yeah.
No, yeah, intelligence hypertech.
Oh,
There you go. And I have a specialty discerning.
I have I got no specialties, no.
Don't worry, the bugs are here. It's time to kill. Neurons activated.
All right. Good. Well, Ems. Well, you definitely can tell that they're scanning for something around here as well. As you see, like the same picture as Alad is seeing, that they're more or less sometimes like stopping, and then they're like face implants, and with your technological expertise, you're guessing that those are sensors of some kind that enhance their like natural senses.
Okay.
And well, you Allied, you know for sure that this they're scanning, and what's more, they're not just scanning like this, like their side of the gauntlet. They're scanning across it,
Oh no.
and and well, they seem to be like very thorough about it. With something you can tell as well, Ams. They are more or less trying to cover basically every little bit.
What What are they scanning for, though?
Yeah, that'll be the thing, though.
Well, you
Since
can't quite
this
tell. You can just...
problem is, though, if we were to roll, even with our levels of cosmology, I'll be thinking they'll be looking for like energy or something, you know,
I see.
to consume. Like that'll be your first conclusion. But he's got 7 successes, so he might know a lot more.
Well, well, like it's hard to tell, like because there's like no indication for you to know what they're scanning for.
I see.
Because they haven't found it yet. At least that's what you can conclude, because they keep their like their search pattern up. And question is, how are you gonna react to this?
Well,
Are you actually
I'm gonna fucking have Shreerum do some goddamn like research what the fuck these spiders are doing and what they are.
Well, so Ruben actually can tell you right away without doing some research that those spiders are pattern spiders with some well protective spiders in there as well. I think from the top of my head, I think they're called hunter killer or something like that, something edgy like that.
Oh god, they're here for something real important. But
Damn.
what do they normally hunt for? Like, does it say? Like, does she know? At least in this like, are there records of like what they've hunted for in the past in such sufficient quantities?
Well, here like there hasn't been a number like that at all, like on Ceres. Not been recorded before. There was there was always some presence of them, of course, but that was about it. And well, what those hunter things usually do is they go for well, they go for all kinds of like enemies essentially of the entity that that opposes like entities that oppose the what do you call it, like concept of them. So they're like essentially keepers of order in a way, like martial enforcers in some capacity. Yeah, they've been like seen tearing like EDEs apart that the unit's also not fond of, but also they're also like pretty dangerous if they are engaged by the Union.
Damn.
They have like yeah, it's like someone did a research paper on it. Yeah, someone did.
Yeah.
But yeah, more or less it boils down to them being enforcers, and the pattern spiders. Well, we're not quite enforcers. They also seem to like move to according to like some central will, more or less. You know, some underlying, not well, central will is probably like a bit too much, but more like a common agenda that they're working towards still. And well, I could tell you that this behavior means there's like some big underlying agenda, and they would then they are probably not going to attack. If they decided to do so, they would probably do this. They would probably would do this right away, rather than have like a giant army essentially show up on your doorstep, and well, just go around scanning.
All right. Well, I'll send all that up to the chief of security as well. You know, send that to the other other boys leading our constructs and just kind of raise the alert status of my base.
Yeah. So
Especially since what me and Lewis found out about Adam and Eve. So, just on the off chance that they're here for my goddamn worms, they are spiders.
God bless.
So,
God bless.
if they're here for my worms, I'm gonna kill a bunch of spiders.
Adoma, this is gonna sound strange, but I need to speak to my avatar.
That's not request, but sure we can do that in a moment.
General Grievous, I need you.
Stick
Go
on.
into their nest.
Oof. But yeah, the rest of you, of course, received the message as well. And yeah, is there anything you guys want to do before we go with Ems speaking to General Grievous?
Because what I would just be I'll be asking, because it's not going to be important. It's going to be like, do you know what's happening with those spiders, right, Grievous?
Well, maybe I try to think what would he answer to that.
The dark side of the Force, isn't he? What?
No.
He's not a. Grievous was never a Sith, Amps, you fucking meme lord.
Oh no, I'm pulling a meme on you. Battle has begun.
No, that's not what I would say.
Very. This would be a fun addition to my collection.
No, not that either. I can't think of anything immediate that he would say, but essentially he would not give you like a straight answer to that, and he would tell you something along the lines of fine of something of keeping the droids ready to attack, and or something like that.
Keeping the droids ready to attack.
Yeah, essentially. That's it. Well, we can give it like a intelligence enigmas real quick.
Okay.
It's just a 6.
Okay. If Grievous, if my avatar's telling me this, I actually have to trust him on this one. We got this far together. And at a 6, I'm going to spend a willpower. Because Grievous is important.
Mm-hmm.
All successes.
Goddamn. Okay. And well, it just as far as you can interpret his words, it's more like a general warning to to be ready to defend yourself, but not to attack. Essentially, don't fire the first shot. Like kind of like they're outnumbered, and Grievous is a quote unquote careful man.
Yeah, I would just be like sending a message to all the people on my base, just to be like, find the defensive posture, and find something to arm, stand still on time, no aggressive actions unless something happens, into my orders. And I will just send a message. I will probably just send like the basic request for the Chief of Security to check out this spider situation. And just put like a yellow alert. That sort of thing. Standard security stuff. Because I don't believe no one's got dimensional science in my base, do they?
Let me check. I think like someone might have. For fuck's sake.
Turns out the fat Polish man has it. Fucking hell.
Actually,
He eat spoiler.
He's gonna eat the spider. Yeah, he's gonna make a spider fried chicken.
Well, actually Richard Bowie now has a damage of science since I upgraded him.
How much of it?
1. Just enough to be compatible.
Okay, yeah, that's not enough. Alright.
Tommy has 1 as well. Maxwell, I think he has only. I should only have like
No
1
problem.
at best. At best. No, he has none. Jocelyn.
Someone has 3. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Have a syndication.
No. She has like a 6 dot. She's an archmage.
I see.
But yeah, let's see. He has also 0. But yeah, like only 1, so. But yeah. Okay, and and well, while that's happening, do we have a well, all of you roll me like a luck die.
All of us.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ.
God damn.
Goodbye, Ems.
God.
Goodbye, Ems.
Yeah, okay. Good thing I got everybody on defense posture.
Goodbye, Ems.
Oh.
A good for defensive mode, go quick.
Oof. But yeah, well, Ems. You see like actually like on the monitor. You see like one of the spiders suddenly change course, I guess. It seems to be like one of the bigger ones. And
Okay.
and it comes close to well, one of your like sensor arrays. And it like sort of like bites into it, but you can see with your like your special eyes that it is not just doing that, it's interfacing with it, with a sensor array.
Oh fuck, it's hacking. Shit, I better count.
And well, you get a signal for when you get the message.
I'm gonna be talking shit about.
Okay, was that the message?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Okay, what was the message? Prepare to die hard.
No.
Okay, I've been ready.
It's just a few like letters.
You mean emails?
No, just like a.
If it was handwritten letters, I'd be very fucking surprised.
I need to check something so I don't misspell this.
It was written in an 18th century leather paper with a queen stamp on it. It is truly remarkable technology. What?
6 letters.
Oh, wait, did that... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Alright, Hyde's gonna send... Gosh. Okay. I'm gonna essentially... Wow. Gonna send that information out to the other construct managers. It spoke a message. Yeah. It's after a certain individual.
Yeah, just some random day in the base of we just live. Oh yeah, we are dealing with his with the quarantine. It's almost over. Wait, what? Another emergency? What the fuck? Feeling spiders? What? They want fucking Cooper? Oh no.
Yep. They want Cooper. I don't have. gosh. Fuck's sake. Is the chief of security responding by any chance with all that?
Yes, she has responded by now to all of you that she is on her way out of Gribnoi. She will be there in a few minutes.
Just to let them know, they bit into my sensors, so... Offensive posture.
Okay, yeah. She says, well, she asks, well, around if they think you can take them on. And also, she asks about the bases that don't have any sightings so far, if they can check if there's anything going on. Which means
Hey, Nick.
John and Vicious
Okay.
Love.
Yes, I guess I could check the sensors in my base, but
I'm technically in Vicious Love's.
Oh, right, that means Nemo would get it. Right, I forgot about that. You know, well, Nemo would give like a feedback that actually, does she have the means to actually detect it? Fuck, I don't know if she should have like at least one dot of dimension science. Should. Let's see.
Wouldn't it actually be spirit for her?
No.
I'm
what
not-
the
She
fuck?
believes in holy spirits and all
Oh my
that.
fucking god.
Look, she's not gonna summon like an Islamic genie to curse you, don't worry.
She has 2 dots of dimension science. Yeah, she would definitely be able to tell. And she conveys a similar thing that apparently a bunch of like spiders are there. Look, being around in like some weird pattern. And well, Vicious Love, just to give me like an narrative roll real quick, like for the one effect.
Can I check if they're around the Moonhopper?
Well, sure. Yeah, but it would be level 2 effect because you're doing it from a distance. Of course, with correspondence. Unless you were to gotta go there, I guess. Do you want to leave the base?
Would it be Data 2, Dimensional Science 1, Dimensional Science 2, and Data 2?
Like Data 2, and like Dimension Science 1.
Okay. I'm just gonna do it in the base.
Okay, that's pretty nice. And well, Bacon. Yeah, no, you definitely can peer across the gauntlet and see a spider scene before you. Scanning, looking around.
right, knowing what they're after, what would I need to like send something to the other side of the gauntlet?
Let's see. I think you would need at least a 3, which is like yourself. And depending on like how you do it, you might also need some correspondence.
Have one correspondence. Okay, yeah, I guess I would just like take a screen and just like find the video from the day that Cooper left Ceres, and I would just put outside, and it's going to be like the movie on loop, and written below it, Cooper is not here anymore.
Okay, well, let's see. So you want to like bring it to the other side of the gauntlet, huh?
I mean, I can't. I would just put it like
Okay.
it will stay in kind of in both sides, and they can interact with it through the other side, right?
I
Because
guess.
the base and objects exist in both sides of the gauntlet.
Well, sorta. Like it's not like 100% synchronized. It's like like it's an. How would I say? It's like the other side of the gauntlet is essentially like an echo of like the current one. There could be, for example, like something that has long been destroyed, or in the real world could still be like persistent in the gauntlet.
Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, if I like do that with like the screen and I just I can lower the gauntlet, so I lower the gauntlet around it so they notice.
Sure. Sure you can. Honestly, I'm not gonna even make you roll at this point. You have like a force zone for the other one, so you can just leech off that. And yeah, after like after a little bit, you see like the scanning change, and it seems like your thing has been noticed, and they well, some of them seem to assume like some defensive positions, but there's also like a few of them that start scanning the area intensely, and well, as as the scanning seems to be done, everything stops, and well, everyone that's like currently watching the just the spiders sees them all stop just for a few moments, and then they all seem to well, turn around, I guess is the best word, and they seem to be climbing something, and well, for those that wrote like at least 3 successes on the awareness roll earlier, they would be able to see like a spider web, like a big ass spider web they're climbing up to into the sky.
I would just get in contact with everyone, just send a transmission. Don't worry, guys. I guess I made them go away. I just thought that Tristan is not here anymore. Like, I showed video of him just going to space. Now it's his problem, not ours.
It's just gonna get fucking raped.
Oh, yeah, he deserves it.
But then again, he has a ship.
I'm picturing a bunch of spiders now with like their legs becoming little jetpacks and just like space shuttle style into space.
Alright. Yeah, no, I mean, there would be... Actually, imagine this, like, since the position outside of the gauntlet, there is, like, a medium there, so they could just go and, propel themselves through the ether.
They just jump upside down and like skedoodle off into the sky.
Thing is, though,
Yeah?
they've been on Tristan's ships, been on his ship before.
Yes.
They should have the idea where he currently is.
I mean, the
'Cause
ship was last time, well, let's okay, last time he was on a ship, he had a spy on a ship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even then, like,
They
the
had-
spy would have, like, scanned for basic information
What do you mean?
and hook it to the... I'm going to assume these spiders were samurai smart. E.g., they got all the description of his ship, his Wi-Fi connectivity, all that sort of info.
Yeah?
So, and I'm assuming he had a spy on his ship still, and when that private
No.
conversation of him going, okay.
No, like, the spy was gone. Like, you remember, like, his avatar essentially was, like, compromised.
See.
And that got fixed long before he left.
I mean, fix. It was compromised by another entity.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's fight corruption with more corruption, guys. Trust me, it works out always.
But the problem is, like, he's currently, like, probably very, very far out. Like, he has taken over this job that, like, that Vargas had before, which is essentially flying around a lot, which makes him, like, very hard to track. Like, in the grand scheme of things, like, the ship is not that big. It's like a speck of dust on a even on a solar system scale. So it's not that as easy to track. Oof, and also Domino in the comments is pointing out that it's fully fixed. Yeah, fully fixed. But yeah. I think that's a good point to end with that being resolved, and just finally we're wondering why we had this artistic adventure is because Domina's birthday today, and he requested something like this, and I'm artistic enough to follow this.
It's good that they resolved the most rational way possible.
He's fucked up. Go away.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I suppose it's time for in-character out of character thoughts. Let's see, who's gonna start first? It's Bacon. In-character out of character thoughts.
So, in character, there's a bit of confusion and like he's a bit stressed out by the idea of like it's not really stressed out. He's just worried that another thing to fuck his project. But he's very tempted to do something stupid. Like this entity apparently don't like Roarg, or Roarg don't like her, so I guess I could just try to get in contact with her, right? What could go wrong?
Sounds like a good plan. I approve of this.
Take the pack.
But and out of character, yes. This spider thing was asking to someone just shoot and get everyone killed. A good thing I managed to solve it the best way possible. No need to thank me.
I mean, I'm still gonna kill any spiders that are left over in my base. That's just the rule. That's just how it is over here.
Yeah, good. We got wards now. They're no longer needed.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're kinda useful, but yeah, if we have wards, we don't need them to like try to protect the gauntlet.
Go now.
I'm gonna give them the old razzle dazzle, bouncing Betty.
Oof. But yeah, I guess next person. Ems.
Well, in game, well, this is the first the first steps of securing premium has now begun in Hyde's head, and now Hyde needs to think of good offers he can offer to a certain convention, which is not going to be fun to think of out of game. I thought we dealt with the spider thing. To be honest, but I forgot about it. Like, it just was completely forgotten.
I mean, you kind of like dealt with it. Well, no. It was mostly like Tristan leaving that dealt with it in the long run.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, it was just like some intermezzo, real quick, to make to bring to remind you of the menace that was Tristan Cooper.
See, he was the Christmas ghost. Got it. The past one.
Oof. Oof. Very oof. So let's see who's gonna be next. Okay, it's Allied. In character, out of character thoughts.
In character thoughts. What the fuck? I did not know spiders moved in herds. This is horrifying. Also, we're gonna need a lot more defenses on the other side of the gauntlet now. This is insane. Out of character. Well, I am glad that didn't go as bad as I thought it was gonna go. I'll be completely honest. I thought our bases were gonna get invaded or something, or they were gonna like turn our nodes off. I don't know how. But I figured you might have found something memey from the new Sorcerer book, and we're like, the node's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I actually could like I could actually imagine then the notes being like stopped by just having them having the spiders like weave them in their spider webs.
I'd make him so upset with me though. I would just keep building level 1 nodes and pissing him off until I exploded in Paradox.
Not only Paradox. But yeah. Okay, that leaves only next zero.
Out of character. I wasn't paying attention too much this session. I had a pretty bad headache.
I see. How much of that? How much of the headache was? Well, medicine induced. Special medicine.
0.
Oh.
I think that's the issue.
Oof.
In character thought, sky wizards actually not sky wizards. Sky spiders exist.
Yeah, exactly. You should always look up. They could be dropping out of the skies at any moment.
Wonder what else is up there. Maybe
Memory.
Neva was right. Or I've been stuck with a smelly dog for too long.
Oof. Okay. Well, and I guess honestly for making you go through the spider thing, I'm gonna give you an extra XP, so have 4 XP.
Right.
Willpower?
Yes, I'm looking at things right now. Well, which one of you needs willpower? Probably all of you, right?
I need
Yes.
Yeah, I need. I used 2 today.
Okay.
I need to because I used to.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask you people like it's like opening sheets, so it takes so long. Emperor, what's your nature?
Director.
Director. Did you direct today? Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
did. You get the willpower back. Bacon, you were
Visionary.
a visionary. Yeah, I think you worked towards your vision today. I think. Yeah. Let me check my notes, but so I
Oh,
remember
I also can do the thing.
the thing.
No, I failed.
Sadness. By the way, how many dots have you total? Let me see. Oh, okay, 3. Okay, makes sense. I'm probably gonna do something about that, but yeah. Well, Nick, what's your nature? Hacker, right?
Hacker, I don't really think I did any hacking.
Well, sure, actually, you did.
Unless that safety thing counts as social hacking with Nima.
I mean, I would actually argue that the hacking, I mean, it was kind of done via the what's it called, like the sheet putting up. To be honest, so, you know,
Sorry, you kind of mumbled that.
when you put up the shields, I think that would count for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So well then, allied. What's your nature?
Crusader.
Crusader. Well, you were ready to shoot them. Quite.
Give me the order, Allah's will must be done.
Yeah, I get my willpower for that as well. And yeah, I guess that's what. Does anyone want to buy anything?
Yes. I need to start my 5 on everything project. I think I'm going to get a perception, but I need to do the ritual thing.
I mean, you can just do it like between sessions, I suppose. So that's fine. Like at the rolls, I mean.
Yeah, I could do it.
Dimensional
No, I guess.
Sorry, what?
It's like-
Dimensional Science 5, please.
No.
Time free.
Ah. Okay, but on one condition.
What?
You don't you don't ask for like time for at least I don't know, like a month or so.
Oh, out of game or in game? Careful.
Out of game for sure.
Oh, really? Don't worry. We're so close to downtime as well.
We can hold up downtime for a
2,
moment.
3, 6, 7.
I can wait. This time.
That's 9. How much would I need?
Let me check. It's like a permanent thing on yourself, which I think like 4. Let me check.
That would go to 11. That would go 13 probably.
Yeah, that's enough us for sure. You probably need
Uh,
way less than that.
Well, that's my page book.
I got enough for data 5.
How beautiful.
Fuck me, you can actually create actual artificial AI with that. Or summon one.
On the path of cancer, so perception 5. Only missing wits 5 to complete my mentals.
Oh, well, that's pretty mental. Okay. Yes?
I gotta get going because I got some stuff to cook.
Well,
I
say
got the
goodbye
oven
to...
on right now.
Yeah, so say goodbye to the
Goodbye,
boss first.
Goodbye, spider hordes that watch this game.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Alright.